Hello Pro Gun YouTube. Hope everybody's being safe during the coronavirus. Today I wanted to bring you a video on the North American Arms mini revolvers. So we have a 22 long rifle today and the 22 mag PUG. The 22 long rifle has the optional grip, but we'll get into that later. So first thing I want to talk about is why would you want one of these mini revolvers? Well, as CCW holders, people that want to conceal carry every day, we now face what's called gun-free zones, but they're not true gun-free zones. People like Costco, Walmart, Smith's, they don't want us to carry our firearms while we shop. So instead of having no gun, it's better to have 5 rounds on you to defend yourself. So we'll start off with the safety of these firearms, because a lot of people don't know that there's a safety on them. So I'm going to show you on my 22 long rifle cylinder for the PUG. So all of their cylinders come with these little notches on the side. So your hammers fit into these notches and it locks between 2 rounds. So I'll show you what that looks like. So if you can see the 2 rounds on the side, this gun is locked. Same thing with the 22 long rifle. There's a round here and around here, and they're locked. So how to unload them is you want to keep your fingers underneath the barrel, pull the pin, half cock, and let it fall out. 5 rounds of 22. The PUG, keep your hands underneath the barrel, pull. Same thing. So we'll go ahead and make them clear. All right. So you notice the pin that holds everything together is also your extractor. These fell right out because they were unshot. But normally you would pop the empties out like this, because this gun is going to be 5 rounds to defend yourself and you're done. These are not designed to be reloaded and back in action. Even though we know that this gun is empty, you still want to keep your fingers underneath the barrel. By holding that pin. Sorry, it's a little difficult working behind the camera. So back in, same thing. So you just want to half cock these a little bit to get them where they need to be. Same thing, keep your fingers under the barrel. So this is the original traditional, has the push and pull. The PUG styles have the pull down and go out. So let's say that I'm loaded right now. So we have it cocked and it's ready to go. So this is directly on it. There's the blade hammer. So you want to half cock it, put that in the safety notch and lock it in. And now you'll see nothing lines up with the barrel. So they're very safe. They're single action, so this won't move, and it's locked in. The only way to get this out of the safety and unlocked is to cock it. So North American Arms has many models. They have their traditional NAA, and they have their PUGs, their Black Widows, many models. But the PUG, Black Widow, and the Standard are your ones you'll see most. This one I've owned for a long time and carried it. I put this grip on, which you can buy directly from the factory. Looks something like this. And the original grips for the 22 long rifle were so small that it only sat halfway on my middle finger. The PUG design from the factory, these are the grips it comes with. As you can see, if I hold it, I actually can get 2 fingers on. And it has the 1-inch barrel, and real sights. So to me, the PUG and the Black Widows are more of a self-defense tool than your standard ones. I'll show you your sight pictures. I have to cock it to show you the sight picture, but only the front sight. No rear sight, not a real sight. Another way you have to train with these is when you shoot, you have to keep your support hand back, and you actually cock with your left, fire, and you keep doing that. If you cock with your left, fire, so every time you cock, you're cocking with your left hand while you're aiming and shooting with your right. you could shoot these as fast as a semi-automatic. So the 22 Magnum can be very effective if you use the right ammo. So first we'll start with the 22 long rifle. The Stinger is going to be your everyday option, which you see I have loaded here. So 5 Stingers. Now the 22 Magnum, this is the stuff you do not want to buy. These are designed for rifles. They're okay to practice with. These are 11 bucks a box at Walmart. So you have your gold dot. You want to look for short barrel personal protection. You'll find these online for 15 bucks at Midway USA. These are designed for short barrel, which I have right here because that's what it's loaded with. So these have a different powder burn, a different powder charge, so you get the max out of your short barrel. So if you want to pause it and take a look at that. And there's another option out there, same price. Hornady Critical Defense. So this is made for short barrel, 45 grain. And this one has a chart on the back. So the top one is out of rifles. And the second one is for handgun, as you see, 1 and 7/8 inch barrel. So 1,000 feet per second, 50 yards, 100 yards. You're never going to go outside of this block with this gun. And these have the little polymer tips. I haven't opened this one box yet. I haven't opened one in the garage, so I'll go ahead and open this one up. So there's your Hornady with the tip in the middle. The spear doesn't have that polymer tip. So if you get the right ammo with these guns, they have the same effect as a 380. Not saying that they're going to expand like a 380, but their ballistics test that these companies put out is the same as a 380. So critical defense, this one has a model number on it. So item number 83200, and I don't know what these numbers are, but if you want to pause that and search for it, like I said, they're available on Midway USA. $15 a box. And I got these when if you hit $49, you get free shipping. So these can be carried many ways. I have the holster grip on here. So this one will fold. And as you see, when you clip it in your pants, it looks like a pocket knife, but the barrel's pointed down. We already went over how safe these are. They can go right into your 5th pocket of a jean. And here's a little leather holster. I hope that name's coming out. Concealment Holster Solutions. So this will break down the pattern. So very, very small, undetected. So you can go to the gun-free zones that shouldn't be gun-free. Make sure you don't go to any federal buildings or courthouses or schools. So don't bring this where you're not supposed to bring a gun, but what I call BS gun-free zones. These are perfect for that. So if you Google North American Arms and go to their website, you can see all the models they make of this firearm, all the accessories they have, the wood grips, the rubber grips. The other thing is you see I have a long rifle cylinder here for the PUG. It's marked with an L. If you own one of these already and it says Magnum right here, you can send it to the factory and they can get it timed for the long rifle cylinder. If yours says long rifle here, you can never get the Magnum. So if you're going to purchase one of these, even the standard style, make sure that it says Magnum on the frame. So there's the long rifle on top, the Magnum. You can always put a long rifle cylinder in a Magnum. You can't go the other way around. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to have a shooting video on both of these soon. And comment down below if I missed something. Thank you.